Good afternoon, Fossil Ridge Intermediate School. It's Mr. Howell here again. I promise you we're almost done with Mr. Howell on video. If you're anywhere near as tired of hearing my voice as I am, then we need to get these wrapped up and out of the way. It's interesting to walk the halls during reach time and hear your voice echoing everywhere. I'm ready to be done seeing myself and hearing myself. By the way, this is like take 10 for this particular video on reach. I get about halfway through it and start fumbling through my words and have to start over. So hopefully take 10 is the magic take. Before I start today, I just want to thank all of you kiddos for how well you've behaved the first week and a half of school. And I also want to commend you on the way you handled yourself yesterday with the eclipse. We had no issues. We didn't have anybody looking up at the sun without their glasses on. We didn't have anybody goofing around outside and causing issues. We really, as a student body, had a great opportunity yesterday to see something that we may never see in our lifetime again. And I just want to thank you for taking full advantage of that. And I want to thank our teachers for being patient as well, patient with the schedule, and obviously patient with us as we tried to determine what the weather was going to do. So thanks everybody. It was an unbelievable day and a day that was historic. And so I'm glad that our students and our teachers and our staff, I'm glad we were all able to participate in something so special and unique. Shout outs to Miss Kathy for working so hard to get us our glasses. Shout out to Mrs. Snow and Mrs. Dodge for all of their enthusiasm. And a shout out to Mrs. Brackett for making sure everybody got what they needed yesterday. It was a great day. So today I want to talk specifically about REACH. Yesterday you all received your planners and were instructed on how to use those planners by all of our teachers. You were also provided with your REACH stickers for the first trimester and were instructed by your teachers where to place those in your planner. And so I just want to talk with all of you for a moment about REACH itself and what it is and why we do it and when it's going to start. So let's start with the easy one. REACH will start next Tuesday, August 29th. And because we're starting on a Tuesday, our priority day next Tuesday, the 29th, will be math, which leads me into my next segment here. Each day of the week, kiddos, has a different subject priority, meaning that on that day, that particular subject area, whether it's math or language arts or science or CCA or PE, that day is set aside for that particular content area, subject area only. So they have complete priority over REACH academic time on those days, meaning if you get stamped by a math teacher on Tuesday, as well as getting stamped by a science teacher and a band teacher on Tuesday, you must attend the class that has priority on that particular day. So if Tuesday is math priority and you get stamped by math, band, and social studies, for example, then you must attend math. Okay, so let's make sure that you understand the priority days. Let's go through them day by day, starting with Monday. So first of all, Monday's priority will be college and career awareness, as well as the fine arts. So if you get stamped by any of your college and career awareness teachers or fine arts teachers on a Monday, you must, students, you must attend that REACH class on that particular day. If you don't get stamped on Monday, you'll just go to your homeroom teacher's class. where you are right now. If you get stamped by math and social studies and PE on Monday, you will go to math because math is a core subject. So even though it's a college and career awareness fine arts priority day on Mondays, if you don't get stamped for one of those classes, but you do get stamped for math and social studies, remember, if you're stamped by a core subject, it trumps everything. Core subjects trump everything. Priority subjects trump everything. If you have a specific question about that concept, once this video is done playing, you can just ask your teacher about that. So Monday, college and career awareness and fine arts. Tuesday is mathematics priority day. Wednesday is science priority day. Thursday is language arts priority day. And Friday is social studies and PE priority day. Again, if you do not get stamped, if there are days during the week you do not get stamped, okay? If you do not get stamped, you will just go to the class you are in right now every single day, except that teacher, your teacher's priority day. And that has been marked in your planner with your stickers. So if you have Mr. Stewart, for example, for your homeroom, your planner should look as follows. Monday, it will say Mr. Stewart. Tuesday, it will say a completely different teacher's name with a completely different classroom, and that's where you will go if you don't get stamped on Tuesday. Wednesday, it'll say Mr. Stewart. Thursday, it'll say Mr. Stewart. Friday, it'll say Mr. Stewart. Okay, so when in doubt, look at the stickers at the bottom of your planner pages. Your stickers will not steer you wrong, okay? Keep in mind, again, when in doubt, if you're stamped, that's where you go. Unless you're stamped by non-priority subjects. If you're stamped by non-priority subjects on a Monday, like we used as an example a few seconds ago, then the core subject will always trump. So let's take a look at a couple things in my planner. Okay, let's take a look at next Friday. So next Friday is, as you can see, next Friday's priority day is social studies and PE. If you notice in my planner, I have not been stamped by social studies, nor have I been stamped by PE, but I have been stamped by two other teachers. Mr. Nielsen has stamped me in band, and Mrs. Powers has stamped me in language arts. So, I don't have a priority stamp on Friday, but I do have two other stamps, one from Mr. Nielsen in band and one from Mrs. Powers in language arts. Where do I go? You would be correct if you said language arts. Why do you go to language arts on that particular day? Because core subjects have priority. Okay? Again, if you have questions about your stickers at the bottom and where you need to be each day, if you have questions about the stamping process and what has priority and when, your teachers are there to help you better understand that. So now that we've kind of taken care of some of the logistics of this stuff, let me tell you what REACH is all about, okay? Our REACH time is set aside at the last 35 minutes of every single day to provide additional learning opportunities to all of our students. Those additional learning opportunities may take place in two different ways: through interventions and through extensions. So what's the difference between an intervention and an extension? An intervention will provide additional learning opportunities to our students who have not yet mastered GVCs or learning targets, or who have not shown proficiency in some of our GVCs and learning targets. So that 35 minutes at the end of the day will allow your teachers, or our teachers in this case, to stamp students to come into their classroom during reach time to get additional help, to be retaught, to provide additional feedback, to be reassessed, until those students or that student becomes highly proficient in that specific learning target. Being stamped and being sent to an intervention class is not, again, it is not a punishment. It is a way for our teachers to give every student exactly what they need. And in this case, some of our students, maybe you, maybe me, need specific help on a specific learning target to ensure that they're learning at high levels. Because after all, that is our purpose here at Fossil Ridge Intermediate School, to ensure that all students are learning at high level. And so the intervention piece allows our teachers the time and the resources and the opportunity to give students additional help that they need. The extension opportunity provides students that have shown proficiency, that have shown high levels of proficiency on given GVCs and learning targets. It provides them, those students, the opportunity to extend their learning, to deepen their learning, to become more creative with their learning, to perhaps provide more rigor or explore in areas like math counts or robotics, or being a part of the yearbook staff, or perhaps being involved in a reader's theater or something of the sort. So during reach time, we have multiple things going on. We have every student in the building getting exactly what they need. Some are getting additional help, and some are extending their learning. But without a doubt, every single student will be getting exactly what you need during reach time. Reach time, students, is sacred time. It's a 7th period. Our teachers take it seriously. Our school takes it seriously. We need you as a student body to treat it just like another period. It is your 7th period. It is where you need to be, because it is the place that's going to allow you to become even more successful as a student at Fossil Ridge Intermediate School. Again, if you have questions concerning some of these specific things, your teachers are there to help. They want to help you, okay? So again, unless you're stamped, you're going to show up in your homeroom, this room right now, every single day. Make sure you keep track of the priority days. If you're stamped by CCA on Monday, you must go to CCA. If you're stamped by math and language arts on Wednesday, you must go to math. If you are not stamped on Friday, again, you will show up where you are right this very instant. I hope this has helped. My 15 minutes is up. My computer's about to crash. If you have any questions about anything to do with our reach academic time, please engage your teachers, ask the questions, have a conversation, so that next Tuesday when we're ready to roll, our students understand why it exists, how it works, and the fact that it will benefit them. It'll benefit all of us immensely. Continue to have a great day. I wish everyone the best, and be excellent.